Hi, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for December 1st through December 7th, 2019. And it's the last 30 days of this decade of 2019. The 2020s are coming. So what are you going to do to make every last day special? I don't know. It's pouring rain, freezing rain here. How am I making it special? Maybe by taking a nap today. Every day it will be something new. Tomorrow, December 2nd, Jupiter will leave Sagittarius and move into Capricorn. And we have big changes ahead. And that will stay in Capricorn until December 19th of 2020. And people are predicting the world is going to end, but we've heard these predictions before. Jupiter will be trining Uranus, though, and it puts a beautiful aspect on this change, but only for a brief period of time because the aspect passes very quickly. But I think that we should hold on to that beauty. This trine will allow us all to open up to beauty, changes, humanitarianism, as opposed to materialism. I think that that's the direction this next year is going in. We'll have to see. I haven't done my Jupiter in Capricorn video and cards yet. I've been very resistant to doing it. I've known for months that I have to do it. I typically get this video and blog out by September of the previous, before the transit happens, and it just hasn't happened. I'm working on the December tarot scopes and eventually the Jupiter in Capricorn video. And I want to thank all of you that have been donating and supporting me to keep my website Expressions of the Universe up and running. I am so truly grateful. I really am. So thank you. And thank you all for your continued support. Just watching me and commenting me. It does make a really big difference because unfortunately on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, there's an algorithm that pays attention to that. So the more people that subscribe and view and comment, then the more the algorithm gets my videos and my posts out to more people. I know it's insane. I hate those social media games. I don't like playing them. But this is the way the world is. So I have your cards and your crystal for the week. This is going to be brief because I have 12 tarot scopes to do for December for all of the signs. So the crystal of the week I have is orange sapphire. I do not personally own a piece of this. I do have star sapphire, blue star sapphire, but this is about boosting the fire within us, boosting our creativity, getting the fire under our butts to bring life back to us. I think Sagittarius, being a fire sign, really does that for us in the month of December. Although I'm feeling very bah humbuggy, and I do at the beginning of December every year, I don't know what it is. I do have a piece of tangerine quartz, which it's not as beautiful and translucent, but I'm going to carry this in lieu of having the orange sapphire. I'll use that. If you have some carnelian, which is very common, you could use that as well. Anything with that orangey red fiery tone. Fire agate is really great. I had a discussion about that yesterday and wound up buying some really beautiful pieces, and I should have brought that with me because a fire agate grounds us, protects our star soul chakra, which is below our feet. or you could even say it's the bottom of your feet. We need to protect and ground ourselves, bring us clarity of mind. Could be a difficult time for a lot of people. And so that grounding, yet that fieriness, we will have a sense of clarity from that. The cards this week. Now, if you saw in the beginning photo, I have 3 cards here. I know a lot of you love the pick your own. If you didn't see it on Facebook and Instagram, I created something really fantastic with angel cards. Scrolling through, you would take a deep breath, close your eyes, and take a screenshot and get your angel card. I'm going to start posting one of those every single week with different cards. I think that's a lot of fun. I love them when I see them, so I'm going to start making those for you. But if you want to do a pick your own with this week's cards, this will be card number 1, this will be card number 2, and this will be card number 3. So go ahead, you can pause your screen and take a deep breath and see which card stands out to you before I turn them over. Okay, so I hope you picked your card. All of these cards will be for all of us. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I post these in depth with a channeled message on Facebook and Instagram. But depending on which card you chose, that will be your main focus. So if you chose card number 1, you want to tune in on Monday and see what the full channel message is. Well, I think you should all see what the full channel messages are, but this would be like an expansion beyond the general message. And then the same for, this would be card 2 for Wednesday, card 3 for Friday. All right. So if you chose card number 1, it is chop wood. And chop wood is one of my favorite cards. I really like chop wood. Chop wood speaks about doing mundane, repetitive tasks. Let's put this up here so that you could see this. I tried to make a fancy video with the overlays, and I'm having some technical difficulties. So we're just going to go with this. Chop wood, mundane, repetitive tasks. So if your mind is full of clutter and there's a lot on your mind, maybe there's a lot happening around you, your best bet to get grounded and clear your mind is to chop wood or do the dishes or vacuum or sweep. It's a repetitive, mundane task. Folding laundry just came to mind. Things that will keep you busy and take your mind off of maybe things that you've been overthinking about or obsessing about, or wondering, what should I do? What direction I should go in? When you take your mind off of that, which is really hard to turn it off, then usually the answer will come to you. And that's why doing repetitive, mundane tasks really helps, because you're focused on the task at hand. You're not over obsessing and worrying about, the decisions that you need to make, or worrying about what he said, she said, or what you should do. Your answers will usually come to you when you take your mind off of them. So that's a good tool and trick and tactic for all of us. The card that comes in for Wednesday's energy, and it's card number 2, it is Happy Happy. We'll get you up in there. And Happy Happy has us focusing on what else? Joy and happiness. And so if you are lacking in the field of joy and happiness, you have to go back to the gratitude drawing board, because when you find gratitude, you will find joy and happiness. And so I will channel a message with the astrology on Wednesday for this card. But if you drew this card, I would say things are probably pretty good. or you need to try and find the happiness and joy in the moment of whatever your situation is. And then the final card, card number 3, the card that will be coming in for Friday and next weekend, it is mending. And this is a little bit of a difficult card for a lot of us. Mending talks about making amends. It talks about forgiveness, and patching over things, healing wounds amongst your friends and your family. There could have been arguments over the Thanksgiving holiday if you celebrate that. Now, I do want to point out that, forgiveness or making amends doesn't necessarily approve or condone bad behavior of some people. And sometimes you just have to walk away. And that's part of what, the forgiveness or the making amends is. But you have to be good with yourself in your heart and just forgive with love, wish anyone away with love. Of course, make amends with love. And this is a healing over arguments as well. If you can't come to a mutual place of understanding, which in a lot of cases, it happens, you can also forgive yourself. But, forgive the other, because if we knew better, if they knew better, then they would do better. We would do better. And so you can't really judge and fault people for certain things. Now, people that are purposely vindictive, now you need to walk away from them for sure, but you still have to find the forgiveness. I find that difficult sometimes until you get some space away, and then you could see things from a different perspective, and then you can say, okay, you know what? They were heated in the moment. They were acting childish. You were acting childish. They were, whatever it is. You can gain some perspective and you can make amends, even if it's just with yourself. So that is all I have for you. Now, for subscribers to my YouTube channel, I'm giving you a warning. The December tarot scopes are coming out, so you'll be getting a lot of notifications. If you are not subscribed, please, click on my face somewhere, wherever it is, whichever side, and there's a little bell. You click on that, you will get a notification when I post new videos. So let's see, I will be starting with Sagittarius because we are in Sagittarius. And I think that's all I have for you for this week anyway. Until next week, when we have a full moon in Gemini, my full moon, the full cold moon, it's going to be a doozy. So I'll have to write a really good blog about that. Yeah. So until next week, until you see the tarot scopes, thank you. Have a blessed week.